Is it okay if I go next? I could really use an audience to let me know if I'm on the right track.
I just feel like we have to stick to our 1 reading per week rule.
Okay, no problem.
So, some things I'd like feedback on this week are especially tone. I just still can't figure out if I'm a comedic writer with tragic depths or am I a tragedist with comic chops. So I want clarity.
Honestly, I thought you struck just the right balance in terms of tone. Like, on page 7, I wrote LOL in the margin, but on page 8, you can see the page is a little warped because I was crying. So I feel like you got it just right.
Grace, actually, I'm kind of curious what you thought, to be honest. Because I know our work is totally different, but I feel like you have such a good sense of the kind of emotional container you have for the people in your world. It's so full of humanity and it's fascinating. I have so much respect for it.
My only criticism would be that while the subtext is clear, the language is almost too beautiful so that it doesn't always serve the story. It's almost like you're trying to draw attention to your talent and artistry.
I thought the language was the perfect amount of beautiful.
Thank you for your honesty, Grace.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey. How are you, bud?
Oh my God, how are you?
How's it going?
Hey, yeah.
Your mom gave me a key, so that's...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't mean to...
She told me about it this morning. Yeah.
Hi.
So, your room is actually upstairs.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh,
It smells good.
Yeah.
Craft singles.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's vegan, but...
Can I play?
Sorry, we'll catch up later.
Oh, yeah, all right. Sure, no problem.
Next, we'll move on to the lightning round for the...
Daniel? Daniel?
Sorry, was just gonna brush.
Come in.
Yep, you can finish.
Come in. Come in.
Hey.
My teeth are so sensitive. I'm always in pain when I brush. I'm grinding my teeth all day long. I have this residual anxiety. My baseline temperament is essentially crawling out of my skin.
Well, I'm not a dentist.
And there's this voice, which I'm pretty sure is the internalized voice of my mother.
I'm getting lunch with your mother tomorrow.
Oh, tell her I need money.
Okay.
But anyway, this voice, it's like constantly doubting, you know? Like, everything I'm doing is saying you shouldn't be doing it. Like, right now it's saying you're sharing too much with your friend. Just because he got trained as a psychiatrist doesn't mean this is his job now. He probably wants to get paid for this shit.
I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night. What do you recommend here?
You know, in the whole place, there's not one single better person to whom you could have asked that question. And I have to say, when you're at Lily's Bistro, you really should try the lamb. Oh, I forget that you're vegan now, too. I hope that wasn't my son's influence. By the way, how is he?
He's okay. He asked for money.
How much, did he say?
I don't know, he didn't say a number.
Typical. Thinks I can read his mind, thinks I'm superhuman. So, are you seeing anyone?
Well, we've just only been here a day.
More shocking things have happened than finding a gay man in New York City in a day. Hell, you're even living with one now.
I date women I really just mostly trying to find patience.
Well, don't worry too much about that. I don't charge Noah any rent, and I consider you a second son anyway.
I really can't thank you enough for everything.
You know, back in the day, I always let you see him, even when he was grounded. You were good for him.
I barely had my own shit together back then.
Who said anything about having shit?
I feel like it's weird that you hang out with my mom.
I can stop doing that.
No. It's all right. It probably gives you insight into why I am the way I am.
No, not really, no.
She's probably different around you.
Yeah, probably.
You know, it's funny. I haven't even brought up my dad yet.
Why would you need to do that?
Oh, I don't know. Don't your patients talk about both their parents?
I don't have any patience yet.
Yeah, right.
What have you been up to the last 10 years?
You know, I graduated Camden, had a string of unpaid internships in the film, TV, and sex industries.
Hello, Daniel Mola speaking. Yes? Well, actually, it's very open right now. Uh-huh. Sure, we could do one. Okay. Thank you, see you then.
Who was that?
My 4 p.m. Wednesday.
Well, the bi-weekly grilled cheese women's writing workshop is Wednesday.
No, I thought that was Saturday.
No, it's bi-weekly, like in the name.
Yeah, but the name also says women's, and you're not a woman. And the grilled cheese is made out of soy.
We kind of need that room because it's near the kitchen.
But it's right by the entrance.
Can't you reschedule?
Can't you just reschedule the workshop? Or skip the grilled cheese this 1 week?
Do you even respect what I do?
What is it that you do? Oh, we're getting off to a bad start.
Fine, I'll just tell them to move the workshop.
Now, we could partition the room, you know, something.
I'll just do it at my mother's Upper East Side place.
You shouldn't have to move. This is your place. It's more than my place. And you hate the Upper East Side. Come on, you remember. We used to go to those fancy clothing stores, and we put Uniqlo tags on the $1,000 pants.
I still save my Uniqlo tags.
Your mom really thinks we should stay together.
She still thinks you're gay. It's true that I don't really do anything.
Come on. Why do you beat yourself up like that?
It's okay, you're not my psychiatrist.
How was your week?
Sorry, what is happening right now?
I asked you how your week was.
Oh.
So, how was your week?
I've been struggling with the script and I didn't get a chance for feedback on it yesterday.
What's it about?
I don't really like to talk about my writing.
Okay.
Everything else is fair game, though. Anal retentive, subconscious, developmental sex stuff.
Yeah.
It's about a pathetic gay guy who can't get laid, so he starts a porn business with the allowance that his mother gives him.
Really? I think that's very funny.
Wow.
Is something wrong with the pillow?
I just don't believe a word that you're saying right now.
Because I gave you a compliment.
No, because of this.
This what? You know, Freud considered erotic attraction to be the true
No,
vehicle of the cure. He said that it accounts for the patient's ability to listen to the psychoanalyst interpretation.
I
Okay,
don't.
no, forget it.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hope my ethical breach gave you some good writing material.
Oh, come on, I practically forced you into it. And it's tough, you know? Like, you and I are best friends still.
Yeah.
Your 4 p.m. Wednesday will go way better than this.
Well, we'll see.
Chill, guy. You're on the right track.